Hey, welcome back to my channel, to Grow Laura Renaé. And this is not another episode of the Faithful and Feminine podcast series. This is actually the first time that I've gotten behind a camera in at least like a month and a half, 2 months. And it's been such a fruitful season for me. I feel like I've slowed down a lot. I feel like I've been in such a different space lately, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. And I felt like it was time to introduce a new era of my content. This is not an end to Faithful and Feminine. Faithful and Feminine is a movement across my entire life. I feel like I'm always going to be growing in faith. I'm always going to be growing in my femininity. I'm not perfect. I am here to create a space where people can not just learn from me, but where I can learn from you guys. And hopefully you can watch my videos and hear something that you can relate to, or hear something that you've gone through and know that you're not alone in things that you've experienced on your spiritual journey, or even, on your journey through womanhood. And I realized that my content was taking a very spiritual direction, and which I still wanted to. I just want my content to kind of capture the totality of who I am and what I'm about. I want to be more authentic about every area of my life, not just my faith, not just my femininity, but just everything in general. I started my content journey when I was technically 22. I started making like mini videos on TikTok. I recorded my first YouTube video before my 23rd birthday. I just didn't upload it till December. There's no question in my mind that speaking is a part of my purpose and creating is a part of my purpose. And I'm kind of excited to take you guys on this journey with me as I grow into my purpose and as I grow more and more in love with myself, in love with my life, in love with the world around me, in love with the people around me, in love with God. And that's kind of what I want this journey to capture. So this isn't the Faithful and Feminine movement, but this is faith and femininity in motion. The journey keeps going as you apply your faith to every single area of your life. So I want to create more vlogs. I want to create more content. I want to talk about more topics. I want to talk about topics of the culture, topics on my mind, anything that comes to mind. Just like most of y'all watching this, I'm just a girl. I be going through it. I don't wake up every single day feeling my best, doing my best. And I just want to talk about all of it. Raw and uncut. A little bit of a change of scenery too. I'm at a park today. This is like my third time at this park this week. I've just been enjoying being in nature. I feel more free. And not just physically. I feel like just mentally and spiritually, I just feel so free. I feel like this version of myself, this is probably the most free I've felt in probably years, since I was a teenager. And one thing that I've been realizing a lot over the last couple weeks is that I've been a lot more in touch with my teenage self, my younger self. And I want to introduce more childlike joy to this channel. Sometimes it's just about picking up a camera and recording wherever I'm at, whatever I, want to say. So for anyone watching this, thinking about doing content or thinking about rebranding, if you've already been doing content, this is your sign to get up and do it, girl. Pick up that camera, pick up that mic, and document as many different phases and seasons as you want. You can rebrand literally as many times as you need to as you grow more and more into who you truly are. And so this is probably it's like the second or third rebrand. I haven't even gone through so many rebrands. Well, you guys haven't seen as many of my rebrands. My friends can attest to it though. But yeah, girl, rebrand as many times as you need to. Just make sure whatever content that you are creating, it resonates with who you truly are in the moment. And you're allowed to go through phases. You're allowed to go through seasons. You're allowed to change. And as you grow and change, your content will change with you. You will never be the same person for any long period of time. And so it's okay for your content to reflect that. Don't feel like you have to be stuck in a box. If you started your channel with a specific purpose and you're growing into something else, that's okay too. As long as you're doing it with intention, as long as you're doing it authentically, and as long as whatever you're creating speaks to who you truly are, that's all that really matters. And so thank you so much for supporting my journey thus far. Thank you so much for watching. And this may not be Faith and Feminine anymore, but we're going to come up with a new name. We're going to come up with a more fitting name, something that embodies what I want to do, like In Love on Purpose. In Love on Purpose. In Love on Purpose. I like the sound of that. I think that's what we're going to call this. In Love on Purpose. Yeah, I like it. But we're going to try it out. And we're going to see how we like it. If it flows, we're going to keep it. If it don't flow, baby, we're going to change it. But yeah, welcome to a new era. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so glad you're here. And I will see you all on the next one.